Stop. Before you write down another goal, you need to hear this, because what you're doing is probably destroying your chances of success. Let me prove it to you. How many goals did you set last year? 3? 5? 10? Now answer honestly, how many did you actually achieve? If you're like 92% of people, the answer is 0, or maybe 1 if you got lucky. But here's the thing, it's not your fault. Nobody taught you the real method. Napoleon Hill spent 20 years studying the most successful people in history. Andrew Carnegie, Henry Ford, Thomas Edison, over 500 millionaires. He watched them build empires from nothing. He documented their every move. He asked them one question over and over. How did you do it? And he discovered something shocking, something that changes everything about how we think about goals. Most people fail not because their goals are too big, not because they lack talent, not because they're unlucky. They fail because they don't know how to set goals properly. There's a specific formula, 6 steps. Hill proved it works across industries, across decades, across every type of goal imaginable. Follow these 6 steps, and your brain literally rewires itself for success. Skip even one step, and you're just daydreaming with a pen. If you've ever written a goal and abandoned it weeks later, if you've ever felt that crushing disappointment of another failed New Year's resolution, this video will change everything. Hit that like button right now, subscribe and turn on notifications, because what you're about to learn took Hill 2 decades to uncover. And it's the difference between people who talk about success and people who live it. Let's begin. Here's what most people do. They say, I want to be rich, or I want to be successful, or I want to lose weight. Then they wonder why nothing happens. Hill called this wishful thinking, not goal setting. There's a massive difference. A wish floats in your mind like smoke. A goal plants itself in your subconscious like a seed. Think about it. When you say, I want money, what does that even mean? $1? 1,000? 1,000,000? Your mind has no target, no direction, no power. Hill interviewed over 500 millionaires. Not one of them succeeded with vague wishes. Every single one had what Hill called definiteness of purpose. Not someday thinking, not maybe thinking. Exact, specific, definite. Napoleon Hill gave us a formula, 6 steps that turn wishes into reality. These aren't suggestions, they're requirements. Skip one and you're just daydreaming. Follow all 6 and you activate what Hill called infinite intelligence, the same force that built empires. Ready? Here they are. 1. Fix in your mind the exact amount or thing you desire. 2. Determine exactly what you will give in return. 3. Establish a definite date. 4. Create a definite plan and begin at once. 5. Write it all down in a clear statement. 6. Read your statement aloud twice daily. Simple words, profound power. Let's break down each one. Step 1. Be specific. I want more money is not a goal. I will have $50,000 in my bank account is a goal. See the difference? One is fog, the other is a laser beam. Hill discovered something fascinating. Your subconscious mind is literal. It's like a computer. Garbage in, garbage out. Feed it vague desires, get vague results. Feed it specific commands, get specific outcomes. Henry Ford didn't say, I want to make cars. He said, I will produce an affordable automobile for the average American. That specificity changed history. So right now, get specific. Not, I want a better body. Say, I will weigh 165 pounds with 15% body fat. Not, I want a business. Say, I will launch a consulting practice generating $10,000 monthly. The more precise, the more power. Your subconscious mind needs coordinates. Give them. Step 2. The price tag. Here's where most people quit. Because Hill's second step is uncomfortable. You must determine what you'll give in return. Nothing comes free. Not in Napoleon Hill's universe. Not in reality. The millionaires Hill studied understood this deeply. Andrew Carnegie gave his time, his energy, his focus for decades. Edison gave 10,000 failed experiments. What will you sacrifice? Maybe it's your evenings, your weekends, your comfort zone. Maybe it's learning skills you don't have, reading books you've avoided, having conversations that scare you. Hill was clear. There is no such thing as something for nothing. Write down the price. Be honest. Be brutal. Because if you're not willing to pay it, you don't really want the goal. You want the fantasy. And fantasies don't build fortunes. Step 3. Set the deadline. No date means no urgency. No urgency means no action. Hill insisted on this. A goal without a deadline is just a dream with good intentions. Your subconscious needs a time frame. It needs pressure. It needs a finish line. Someday I'll start a business. Never happens. I will launch my business by June 1st, 2026. Creates momentum. Deadlines force decisions. They eliminate procrastination. They make you move. Be realistic but ambitious. Don't give yourself 10 years for something you could do in 1. Don't give yourself 1 month for something that needs 2 years. Hill's millionaires set aggressive timelines. Then they met them. Write your date. Circle it. Make it real. Step 4. Create your plan. Ideas without plans are hallucinations. Hill found that successful people never waited for perfect plans. They started with imperfect ones. Then they adjusted. Your plan doesn't need 50 pages. It needs first steps. Clear, actionable, immediate. If your goal is $50,000, your plan might be: research 3 income streams this week. Choose 1 by next Friday. Take first action within 48 hours. If your goal is a book, your plan might be: write 500 words daily. Complete first draft in 90 days. Hire editor by day 100. Notice, these are actions, not wishes. Hope to make money is not a plan. Cold call 20 prospects this week is a plan. Hill emphasized one critical point: begin at once. Not Monday, not next month, today. Even if your first step is tiny, take it. Momentum matters more than perfection. Step 5. Write it down. This step sounds simple. Most people skip it. Big mistake. Hill discovered something neuroscience now confirms. Writing activates different brain regions than thinking. It makes abstract concrete, mental physical.
Your written statement should include all 5 previous steps. I will have $50,000 in my savings account by December 31st, 2026. In return, I will work 2 hours daily on my freelance graphic design business, improve my skills through online courses, and reach out to 5 potential clients weekly. I begin today by updating my portfolio and contacting my first prospect. See how specific that is? No wiggle room, no excuses. Hill called this self-suggestion. Others call it programming your subconscious. Write your statement. Make it crystal clear. Keep it somewhere visible.
Step 6. Read it twice daily. This is where magic happens. Every morning when you wake, every night before sleep, read your statement out loud. Why out loud? Because Hill understood something profound. Your ears hearing your voice creates a feedback loop. It bypasses your conscious doubts and reaches your subconscious directly. Morning reading sets your intention. Your brain starts finding opportunities. Evening reading works on your subconscious overnight. Solutions appear in dreams. Ideas emerge in the shower. Hill's millionaires were obsessive about this. They never skipped it. Think of it as programming. You're uploading new software into your operating system. Do it half-heartedly, nothing changes. Do it with emotion, with belief, with intensity. Everything changes. Feel it as you read. See yourself already there. Taste the victory. This isn't woo-woo. This is how every great achievement begins. In the mind first, reality second.
Hill added one more crucial element, the mastermind. Surround yourself with people aligned with your goal. Not dream killers, not energy vampires, not people stuck where you used to be. Find allies, partners, mentors, people who push you forward. Carnegie had his team. Ford had his engineers. Edison had his laboratory staff. No one succeeds alone. Hill wrote, "No two minds ever come together without thereby creating a third, invisible, intangible force, which may be likened to a third mind." Collective energy multiplies results. Find your people. Share your goals. Create accountability. Join communities. Hire coaches. Build partnerships. The right circle accelerates everything. The wrong circle kills everything. Choose wisely.
Hill talked constantly about faith. Not religious faith, achievement faith. The absolute conviction that your goal will manifest. This is the hardest part for most people. How do you believe in something you haven't seen? Hill's answer? Through repetition. Those twice daily readings aren't just reminders, they're belief builders. Day 1, you might feel foolish. Day 30, something shifts. Day 90, doubt disappears. You start moving like someone who's already successful, making decisions from that place, and reality bends to meet you. Hill saw it hundreds of times. The person who believes with certainty attracts opportunities, resources, people, ideas. The skeptic gets nothing. Not because the universe is mystical, because belief changes behavior. Behavior changes results. Fake it till you make it? No. Believe it till you become it? Yes.
There you have it, Napoleon Hill's blueprint. 20 years of research, 500 millionaires studied, One formula. 6 steps between you and your biggest goal. Fix your target. Name your price. Set your date. Build your plan. Write it down. Read it daily. Do this and you're no longer hoping. You're engineering. No longer wishing. You're building. If this video helped you, smash that like button right now. Subscribe to this channel. Ring the notification bell. More Napoleon Hill wisdom coming. More practical strategies. More truth about success. Don't just watch, apply. Your goal is waiting. Go get it.